I'm gonna sit down and answer these questions from Grey Wolf Fitness now. There's 15 questions in total, so I'm gonna do 15 months of flashbacks. One flashback per question, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling quick. That's the game plan. I'm gonna describe it in one word. One word would be time capsule. Is that a one word? I think that's one word. That's either one word or there's a hyphen in there, or if there's not a hyphen, we're putting a hyphen in there to make it one word. Time capsule. I mean that's my whole thesis with this entire clothing line. That's my entire thesis with all of my social media. Just document what you do. And that way, when this blows up, I can look back in 10, 15, 20 years from now, I can look back and see everything that I used to do and where I started at. I shoot all the video with either an iPhone and a Canon EOS 5D Mark III. This camera is a very powerful camera that is not optimized for video. We made the investment more for product shots, but it does do video and gives me some control over that. So I do all my kind of cinematic shots and anything that's not first person with the camera on my face with this. All my editing video-wise is done in iMovie. I do some transitions in Keynote, and then I also use GIMP to make overlays. I have absolutely no idea. I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers. I watch people who support me, and that's really about it. So I don't have a good answer for that one. Legitimately, anybody. I will take any amount of time to talk to any person. Like, I just get along with people really easily. So I would love to collab with legitimately anyone who wants to. Absolutely no idea. Honestly, I don't even know what the monetization guidelines are, nor do I really care. I've never monetized a video on YouTube because that's not a KPI of mine, and I don't need the extra 36 cents a month. I'm gonna assume this refers to the new monetization guideline. Yeah, I think they're fair, and I think they're great, and I think that this breeds competitiveness. I think it pushes people to do more, and the people who sit and complain about it and don't actually do anything about it probably weren't gonna win in the first place. I'm just a huge fan of change, and that's honestly where I get the most enjoyment out of is figuring out things. Figuring out the climb is so much more important, and I just love the process. So when things change, I love it. I mean, you can call yourself whatever you want. I don't know if I have like a specific classification. I don't rank people based on what size their channel is, excuse me. I think you could be a YouTuber with 2 subscribers, but if your 2 subscribers are Bill Gates and Barack Obama, you're gonna get much wider reach than someone with, say, 100,000 or anything like that. I think it all comes down to the quantity. I would do exactly as I'm doing right now, except it would be at a bigger scale. I mean, it would be at a scale where I could expand it to Twitter, where I could expand it to LinkedIn, where I could expand it to any other platform, podcasting, anything like that. I would just scale it. I think what I'm doing right now is good, and I think what I'm doing right now is a winning formula long term. I would just I would invest more into scaling. Yeah, I mean, I support just about anybody. I'll support anyone who has time in their day to watch anything of mine. I'm not as active with supporting people as I used to be, but that's because I'm running a business now, and it's a relatively successful, and it employs me. So that's got to come first, but I do like trying to reach out to people and watch their content. So yes, the answer is yes. Number 1 hobby outside YouTube is hanging out with my wife, Laura. That takes priority. Number 2 is powerlifting. Number 3 is clothing line and just running this business. Those aren't in any specific order. I don't know if I could rank those if I had to, but those are 3 things I love doing outside of YouTube. I upload whenever I have a video ready to roll. No, I don't have a schedule or anything fancy like that. Honestly, I don't really care where it's at in a year's time. Like I said earlier with question number 1, like, this is a time capsule, so even a year is pretty small scale when you're thinking about running a marathon that's 40, 50, 60 years long. The year really isn't all that much. So honestly, I just want to impact people, and I want to impact the right people, and it's really that simple. So whether that's I have 10 more people next year, I have 10 gabillion next year, it really doesn't make any difference to me in the way that I'm playing the game. I'm substituting this question. Instead of you going and following me on other social media, I want you to go and execute on whatever you are debating on right now. No more debating, no more pondering, no more thinking. Just go and execute and try and make something happen. Whatever you've been pushing off, make it happen. Do that instead of trying to go follow me. That would bring me more happiness than increasing my follower count by 1. Absolutely, I love pineapple. Pineapple belongs on pizza. It belongs anywhere that you can put pineapple. It belongs. I love pineapple.